占据篇章，人类的核心优势源于对技术的自主掌控。我们对高精度逻辑拆解，确保了这类核心结构件从床身到横梁，由内而外的顶级刚性与精度。在这里，我们以极苛刻标准雕琢生对的连排能力，精密细小。Morning, our followers from Malaysia. Here we at Jinan, China, and the International Advanced Technology Expo. We're here to unveil something unreal. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything, just plain straight with this new series of international intelligent cutting system that parametrically expose the materials inside of your own production rate. Have you ever confused or troubled by the high labor cost or just the complexity of owning a old partnership or just a production that makes you feel troublesome? And now here I reveal it here in China, we have to reveal the internet intelligent expos that ready to cut into the let's just start with the problems we all face in traditional fabrications. Uh, Theoretically, high reliance on manual labor exists in various markets and countries we face in traditional fabrications. Operators are just basically hard to find and quite expensive actually. Low cutting efficiency, that's the hardest part. Machines sit idle when workers cross parts, lower the efficiency. Well, first is the magical begins with the international, intelligent material warehouse. This is where the automation begins. Built from the high strength welded steel, verified by finite element analysts, the structure is solid and safe. Stacker crane and hoist cars are driven by high power servo motors, ensuring fast operation and high precision accuracy. And of course, all the configurations are customizable to fit in your needs. Four to at maximum 15 levels of warehouse storage. Each level can hold up to 5,000 kilograms, which is the 5 tons approximately. Handle sheets from 800 plus 800 millimeters up to 3,000 plus, times 1,500 millimeters. Your raw materials are stored here, ready to be called up automatically when needed. Now the warehouse is doing the magical reveals upon your request. Now, Another beautiful thing about this intelligent warehouse is everything is controlled by our supervisor control unit, which is a combined one click. The entire process runs automatically, from loading to cutting to sorting, all in one. Now, it all starts with the intelligent material warehouse, a vertical storage system that holds your raw materials. From there, the Truce composite robot automatically loads the sheets onto the cutting machine. Now, the bypass series intelligent cutting process center brings you to the floor with serious numbers of advantages, such as fully automated truss loading and intelligent sorting, like we are live right now. High performance cutting unit will increase the efficiency at least by 30% upon your request. Effortless sorting from 1 millimeter to 25 millimeter plates, seamless ERP and MES integration, which means the system can integrate to your systems completely without any trouble. And a local handshake, local seamless integration within just a second. A complete software ecosystem from nesting to inventory management are be done in a second. This isn't just a cutting machine itself. It's a production system. It's an integrated cutting solution, whether they're independent machine. Again, if you're in the sheet metal fabrication industry and struggling with possible like low efficiency, high labor costs, or just the simple complexity of the managing production, then you are in the right spot. Now we'll show you how the system can transform your workshop into a fully automated, smart manufacturing hub in the following hour. So 2 minutes. Let's see what happens. Now let's talk about what the problems we all face in fabrication, traditional fabrication lines, like high reliance on manual labor, which as I just literally just said, where operators are really hard to find or expensive. Low cutting efficiency. Some machines sit idle, like 95% of the machines sit idle while they're working for parts. That drags slow the production rate 1 second by a second. Limited sorting capacities, only thin plates and always manual. Capabilities of the certain type of machine without the sorting warehouse system can be overstatement. Now the plates are transforming into the grabbing point, which the plates would be grabbed from this position to the cutting machine itself. Let's see. Like the intelligent warehouse, this is after the automation begins. Now the composite loading, unloading robot, this is the arm that moves your materials from the scratch. Built with a Gronzi type 3D structure, server driven with a vacuum matrix suction gripper. This is designed with safety in mind. Power off and air off production means if something fails, the gripper won't drop your sheets. XY axis completely up to speed up to 15 millimeters per minute. Z axis speed up to 12 meters per minute. Handles sheets up to 800 kilograms per one. Loading unloading cycle under the amazing 120 seconds, which is less than like 2 minutes. Fast, reliable, and safety. And of course, all the raw materials are stored here and will be called up automatically when it's needed. Customizable, to your personal favorite. 4 to 15 levels of storage is available. Each level can hold up to 5,000 kilograms. Handle sheets from 8 plus 8 up to 30 times 15 millimeters. Raw materials are stored and built from high strength rolled steel, verified by fine and element analysis. This structure is solid, safe, and stacker crane can hoist cars are driven by high power servo motors, ensuring fast operation and high precision accuracy. Customizable, here's the beauty thing. Everything is controlled with one single supervisor control unit. With one click, the entire process runs automatically, loading from unloading. Now the sheets are moving into the cutting bed itself seamlessly. And normally, simultaneously, the international intelligent warehouse can do the job itself. But since it's a expo and we're doing like the simulation here, so we won't do that again. Right here, we are in the heart of this cutting system. I mean, it's a cutting system. The core is the cut itself, right? The GH4020, the whole cover laser cutting machine. Powered by a max laser source equipped with the latest BLT intelligent cutting head, delivers an exceptional cutting experience and performance. The FS Cut 8000 begins with the signature cutting performance and brought you S9 high-speed servo system. We achieve acceleration over 2G at maximum and cutting efficiency increased by 30%. And here's what you love. The machine is packed with intelligent features like zone smoke exhaust keeps out the work area clean. Zone smoke exhaust keeps the work area efficiency. Continuous lift door seals the gap between the front and rear gears. Are working together from the moment an order comes into our ERP, finish the parts stacked on the pallets, and it's fully automated, fully integrated, and ready to as for disposal whenever you need it. Cutting parameters can be endeavored and more for curricular purposes if you are running into the European market or the US market in the systems. That is why we brought the handles part itself. 240 kilograms with precision and speed at maximum, single sheet detection and automatic sheet separation, which is shown in the draw, is smart enough to avoid picking up two sheets at one time. And powered by a max laser source equipped with BLT intelligent cutting head, this machine delivers exceptional cutting experiences. With FS Cut 8000 system and Porto S9 highly integrated speed servo system, we achieved the acceleration over 2G and cutting efficiency increased. What the? Right, like I said, we achieved acceleration over 2G and cutting efficiency increased by 30%. While the FS Cut system and Porto high-speed motors are cutting. Right. Now we're looking at the software ecosystem. Like hardware is important, but what makes the system important enough is truly the intelligence. It's the software ecosystem. We have three powerful software packages working together. Right. As you can see, the intelligent cutting system. Right. This is it's exceptional. The heart of the system is going to cutting unit, whole cover laser cutting machines, which powered by a max laser source equipped with latest BLT intelligent cutting head. This machine delivers exceptional cutting performance, while the FX Cut 8000 system and put to S9 high-speed servo motors we achieve acceleration over a maximum 2G acceleration and cutting efficiency increased by 30%. And here's what you love. The machine is packed with latent features. Zone smoke are available. Exhaust keeps the work area clean. Pneumatic lift will smooth the gap between the front and rear tables so the won't damage each other. It all starts with the intelligent warehouse. And here's the key. All three work together. Three intelligent systems integrated into one. From the moment an order comes into your ERP system to the finished part stacked on a pilot. It's fully automated, fully integrated. And what does it mean for a shop? It means you're on use limited labor to create limitless effort or margin, if you like. Now, despite of all that, hardware is important as well. But I want to talk about the system is truly integrated in the software ecosystem. We have three powerful software packages working together. The Almatom nesting software automatically nests parts to maximize material utilization. One-click ANC program generation, multiple cutting path strategies to avoid collisions, automatically generates gripper pickup positions as well. Smartware robotic sorting software, read XML files from nesting software automatically generates the pickup and stacking position. Scratch by the ground up, groups by part, by type, on the balance itself. Color-coded part identification software, smart warehouse software, integrates warehouse, loading robot, and cutting machine. Manages inventory. You can see exactly what is in the storage slot. Schedules cutting jobs based on priority. Communicates with the laser machine in real time. And here's the key. All three works together. It's from moment an order comes into your ERP, the finished parts are stocked on the pilot. It's fully on, it's fully integrated. So what does it mean for your shop? Some quick numbers for you to follow. Like for example, the most directly you can have 30% of increase in cutting efficiency, more parts per shift. 3 to 4 operators save. The sorting system replaces manual sorting, one-click start. Of course, from loading to cutting and sorting, fully automated. Seamless ERP MES integration, real-time production tracking. And furthermore, more laser stands with you with every time and every machine. 24/7 service support, response within just 2 hours. All of our engineers with 5+ years of experiences, online and on-site technical training available. When you purchase a machine from Morn Laser, you're not just buying a machine, you are buying a partner, a real trusted, worthy working friend from by your side. Standing behind every machine, 24/7 service support, response within 2 hours, engineering with 5 years plus experiences, and of course, 34 operators saved, which is obviously a good point since the high labor cost and expectations from different aspects of different markets. That we can see the perfect balance between a integrated system machine with a single independent cutting system. So yeah, that's a major point. Like problems we all face in the traditional fabrication. Again, high reliance on manual labor, which is operators are pretty hard to find and it's quite expensive, really, and low cutting efficiency. Machines sit idle when these parts are sorted on the midnight 12 o'clock. Limited sorting capabilities, only thin plates and always manual. General machines, no connection to your own integrated ERP or MES system. and basic PLC controls, limited functionality, no intelligence at all. All right, looks sounds familiar at one time. So now look at the BIPOD series intelligent cutting process system brings you to the floor with fully automated truss loading and intelligent sorting sorting system. High performance cutting unit. We've increased efficiency by 30%. Effortless sorting from 1 millimeter to 25 millimeters plate. Seamless ERP MES integration. Automatically local handshakes with your own intelligence system. The machine finally talks to your management system at last. A complete software ecosystem from nesting to inventory management, like the three not just work independently, but integrated for your perspective. Well, of course, this heart of the cutting center is the cutting laser fiber laser cutting machine itself, equipped with mass laser photonics, Water S9 high-speed servo system, and intelligent latest BLT cutting head. The machine delivers exceptional cutting performance. And here the plates are cutting complete. The cutting process is complete. Now we're heading to the where real magic happens. The BIPOD sorting system. After the cutting, parts needed to be sorted. In traditional shop, this is a pure labor, hard manual work, slow, error prone, and labor intensive. But this system does it automatically using software sorting systems, generates pickup positions and stocking locations real time. Locally real time, the server driven quantity within the plus minus zero point 0.5 millimeters positioning accuracy picks up the parts and stacks on them and the pallets, sorted by the type, ready for the next process. Maximum up to 240 kilograms with precision and the speed. With the single sheet detection and automatic sheet separation, it is smart enough to avoid picking up two sheets at once. Like after the cutting, parts need to be sorted. In traditional shops, this is like I said, like the hard labor manual work, doing all the way along by the labors, which is dangerous, slow, error prone, and labor intensive. Now, the Morn laser has its own system, does it automatically using a joint operated software sorting system. It great generates pickup positions and stacking locations in real time. The server driven quantity with them plus minus zero point 0.5 millimeters positioning accuracy picks up the parts and stacks them on the pilot. Sorted by the type, ready for the next process. It handles parts up to 240 kilograms with precision and the speed, with single sheet detection and automation sheet separation, smart enough to avoid picking out the sheets as well. Now, hardware is important, but what makes the system truly intelligent is the software ecosystem. Now, this machine integrates three powerful software packages working simultaneously. First one is Almacom's nesting software, automatically nest the parts to maximize material utilization. One clicks to NC program generation modeling cutting and strategies to avoid collision. Automatically generates the grip picking position, software, robotic sorting software, and read XML files locally and directly from the nesting software. Automatically generates the pickup and stacking positions, groups parts by type on pallets, color-coded part identification, and software, finally, smart warehouse software integrates warehouse loading robot and cutting machine. Manages inventory. You can see exactly what's in each storage point. Schedules cutting jobs based on priority. Communicates with the laser systems in real time And the best part is they all work simultaneously, which is integrated three systems instead of independent three systems working together. They integrated into one. For the moment, an order comes into your ERP automation system, parts stacked on the pallets, fully automated, fully integrated, fully hands-free, 100% automation at your disposal. So what does it really mean to your shop? Some real quick numbers for you to follow. 30% increase in cutting efficiency, more parts per shift. That's obviously 3 to 4 operators say the sorting system replaces manual sorting. One click start from loading to cutting to sorting, a fully automated seamless ERP and MES integration, real-time production tracking. And we stand alone with other bypass system including the 24/7 services, response with just 2 hours, engineering with 5+ years of experiences, online on-site technical training available, and some quick numbers like 30% increase in the cutting efficiency, which means more parts are fit per shift. 3 to 4 operators saved. The sorting system replaced the original old tradition manual sorting because it gives you a pretty good start. One click starting from loading to cutting to sorting, fully automated, seamless ERP MES integration. Your software, your managing system can handshake our software locally and completely without real-time production tracking. After the cutting parts needs to be sorted. In traditional shops, this is a hard work, manual labor work, slow, error-prone, labor-intensive, but the system does it automatically using the one of a kind software, like sorting software. It generates the pickup positions and stocking locations in real time. The servo-driven Granty within plus minus zero point 0.5 millimeter positioning accuracy picks up the parts and stacks them on the pallet. Sorted by type, ready for the next process. It handles parts up to 240 kilograms with precision and the speed with single sheet detection, automated sheet separation, smart enough to avoid picking up two sheets at once. Now, a loading robot is the arm that moves your materials. Built with strong pipe 3D structure, turbo-driven into vacuum matrix suction gripper. It's designed with safety in mind. Power off and air off production means if something fails, the gripper won't drop your sheet. These legs like the X and Y axis speed up to 15 meters per minute, Z axis speed up to 12 meters per minute, handle sheets up to 800 kilograms, loading unloading cycle time under just 2 minutes, which is gone in 40 seconds. Faster, reliable, and now again, if somebody is in prison, have the problem in the sheet metal fabrication industry, struggling with low efficiency, high labor costs, and complexity of managing production, or just that you're just tired of labor charge and all that, you're in the right place. They will show us how the system can transform into a workshop into a fully automated and sorting manufacturing club. Some basic troubles and problems we all might have to face in traditional fabrication. High reliance on manual labor. Obviously, operators are really hard to find these days and are plenty expensive. Cut efficiency. Machine sits idle while workers do the sorting part. Limited sorting capabilities, only in the same place, always manual, low efficiency. Standalone machines, of course, no connection to your own integrated system like ERP or MES. Basic PLC control with limited functionality with no intelligent thinking at all. Right, that's the big sound familiar. Now look at what we have the BIPOD series intelligent cutting process center brings into the floor. Fully automated truss loading and intelligent sorting, high performance cutting unit. We've increased efficiency by at least 30%. That's proven already. Effortless sorting from 1 millimeter to 25 millimeter plates, seamless ERP and MES integration. This machine is finally talks to your own management system with local handshake and local customized. A complete software ecosystem from net to inventory management. This is not an independent machine, like I said. This is an integrated cutting solution, a production system with high production efficiency. Now, walk through all the complete architecture of this intelligent system. It all starts with the intelligent material warehouse, a vertical storage system that holds your raw materials. From there, the true composite robot automatically loads the sheets onto the cutting machine. Once the cutting is done, the BIPOD system units take over. It automatically picks and stacks the finishing parts sorted by the type, no manual sorting required. We use software international, intellectual sorting software to calculate the sorting point and the grabbing point simultaneously with the grabbing procedure itself. Now here's the beauty thing. Everything is controlled by our supervisor control unit by our side. While one click, the entire process runs automatically from loading to cutting and to sorting. And let's take a closer look to etch each component ready off by the stage. Now, what you're seeing right now is the magic happens in this whole bypass sorting system, intelligent cutting process production center. After the cut, you can see the parts need to be sorted. Traditional shops, this is a manual hard labor work, slow, error prone, labor intensive, and dangerous, obviously. And our system, on the fact, does it automatically. Using the software sorting system, it generates the pickup positions and stocking locations in real time. The servo-driven ground truth within plus minus zero point 0.5 millimeters positioning accuracy picks up the parts and stacks them on the pallets, sorted by the type, ready for the next steps. It handles parts up to 240 kilograms and the speed with single sheet detection and automatic sheet separation is smart enough to avoid picking up the sheets to one side. Hardware is important, but what makes the system truly intelligent is the software ecosystem. Now we have three powerful software packages working together in this simultaneously working advanced machine cutting setup. The first one is automatic nesting software, automatically nest the part, particular maximize the material utilization, one-click NC program generation, multiple cutting path strategies to avoid collisions, automatically generates gripper pickup positions. And the second one is software, robotic sorting software. It reads the XML files from nesting software automatically, generates the pickup point and the stocking position, groups parts by type on the pallets, color-coded part identification. And the last one is software, smart warehouse software, integrated warehouse loading robot, integrated warehouse, loading robots, and cutting machine. Manages inventory. You can see exactly what's in each storage slot. Schedules cutting jobs based on priorities. Communicates with the laser machines in real time. And like I said, here's the key point. All three systems are integrated and working together, not just three independent systems that no one gives a shit about. From the moment an order comes in from your ERP to finish all the parts, stack the parts, it's fully automated, fully integrated. Click the button and they will do the rest. So what does it all mean to your business or your shop? Let's give you some like small real numbers. 30% increase in cutting efficiency. That's the most. Most parts are benefit per shift, and 3 to 4 operators are saved. Sorting system replace the manual sorting, which is the big handy part. One click start from the loading to cutting and finally sorting. Fully automated, zero trust needed, seamless ERP MES integration, real-time production tracking, and of course, more lasers sit behind every machine. It's still time 24/7 service support, response within just 2 hours. Engineers with minimum 5 years of experiences, online and on-site technical training. When you purchase a Morn laser machine, you are not just purchasing a single machine. You are purchasing a partnership, an integrated cutting solution provider. Basically, that's the all for the BIPOD Service Intelligent Cutting Process Center, fully automated, integrated, built for Industry 4.0. If you're ready to take your production to the next level, here's what you can do. Talk to our engineers, schedule one-on-one consultation. Thanks for watching, and I will do it again. Sorry. Now, all the problems we face in the traditional fabrication, high reliance on manual labor, operators are hard to find, it's quite expensive, really. Low cutting efficiency, machine sits idle when the workers are hard to find, and workers not starting the parts or in the midnight. Limited sorting capabilities, only thin plates and always manual standalone machines with no connections to your own ERP and MES. Basic PLC controls, integrated limited functionality with no intelligence at all. Right, that could be sounds familiar. Now we look at the BIPOD Series Intelligent Cutting Process Center brings you to the floor. Fully automated truss loading and intelligent sorting, like we are seeing this right now. High performance cutting unit. We've increased efficiency by 30% with different laser source photonics and advanced laser heads from the global brands. Seamlessly ERP MES integration. Your machines can finally talk to your management system like local handshake, local customize, all in one. A complete software ecosystem from nesting to inventory management itself. Now, speaking of integrated ecosystem, I would like to personally introduce like we all know hardware is important as well, but what makes the system truly intelligent and different is the software ecosystem. We have three powerful software packages working together. The first one is the Automacom nesting software, automatically nest the parts to maximize the materialization. One-click NC program generation, the multiple cutting path strategy to avoid collisions, automatically generates the gripper pickup positions. And the second one, the software robotic sorting software, reads XML files simultaneously from the nesting software, generates pickup points and stacking positions locally, groups parts by type on the pallets you created, color-coded part identifications, and the last one but not least is the software smart warehouse software. Integrates warehouse loading robots and cutting machines. Manages inventory. You can see exactly what's in each storage slot. Schedules cutting jobs based on priorities. Communicates with the lazy machines in real time. And here's the favorite part. All three systems are integrated working together. From the moment an order comes in from your ERP to finish all the parts stacked on the pallets, it's fully automated, fully integrated, one click, and there is no coming back. So what does it really mean to your shop? Some quick facts and numbers for your disposal. 30% increase in cutting efficiency. That's true. There's more parts per shift. 3 to 4 operators saved, which is a critical part. Sorting system replaces like most of the manual sorting at once. One click start from the loading to cutting to sorting. Fully automated, seamless ERP and MES integration, which is a real-time production tracking. And we stand behind every machine at your disposal. 24/7 service support, response within just 2 hours, engineering with minimum 5 years experiences, online on-site technical training are all available. When you purchase a more laser machine, you're not just purchasing a single independent unique machine itself. You're purchasing from the world famous integrated production unit from the scratch. Like you're purchasing really a partnership. If you're ready to take your production to the next level, here's what you can do. Talk to our engineers, schedule a one-on-one consultation, and visit our online website. www.mornlaser.com. Thank you. I can see there's some interesting viewers in the room. Please subscribe and comment on below if you can. Thank you. Now, let's go around again. If you're interested in the sheet metal fabrication industry and struggling with the low efficiency, high labor costs, or just the complexity of managing production, you're in the right place. Today, we'll show you the system how can transform your workshop into a fully automated smart production manufacturing hub. Let's start with the problems. Right, you can see 25. Right. So we have like almost 20 persons in the live room. Please subscribe to more laser and comments on below. That would be much obliged. Thank you. Now we're looking at the first intelligent material warehouse where the automation really begins. Built from the high strength wood steel, verified by the finite element analysis, the structure is solid, safe, and stacker craned and hoist cars are driven by high power servo motors, ensuring fast speed operation and high positioning accuracy. Of course, customizable to all the needs. 4 to 15 level of storage. Each level can hold up to maximum 5,000 kilograms. Handle sheets from 800 plus 800 up to 3,000 plus 1,500 millimeters. Raw materials are stored here, ready to be called out automatically when needed. Let's see, there is a lot of audience around us right here in the International Advanced Intelligence Expo here in Jinan, China, where more laser really stands in for. This is the first start of this whole intelligent cutting process. Once the cutting is done, the BIPOD sorting system takes over. But now it starts with intelligent material warehouse, which is a vertical storage system that holds your raw materials. From there, the true composite robot automatically loads sheets onto the cutting machine. Now, here's the whole walkthrough of this complete architecture of this intelligence system. Starts with the intelligent material warehouse we're looking at right now, a vertical storage system that holds your raw materials. From there, the true composite robot automatically loads the sheets onto the cutting machine. Now, built from high-strength welded steel, verified by finite element analysis, this structure is solid, safe, as stacker crank and hoist cars are driven by the higher power servo motors, ensuring fast operation and high positioning accuracy. All of these material warehouses are customizable upon your personal needs or your company needs for up to 15 levels maximum storage. Each level can hold up to maximum 5,000 kilograms, just to 5 tons. And those sheets from the size from 800 times 800 millimeters up to 3,000 to 1,500 millimeters. Raw materials are stored right here, ready to be pulled up automatically when needed. Once the materials are handled onto the cutting plates, the cutting plates to the rest automatically loads the sheets under the cutting machine. And once the cutting is done, the BIPOD sorting takes over, automatically picks and stacks finished parts, sort by the type, no manual sorting required. And here's the beauty thing. Everything is controlled by our supervisor control unit. With one click, The entire process runs automatically, from loading to cutting and to sorting at the same time. Now let's take a closer look of this intelligent warehouse equipment. Now the materials are moving to the choose composite loading and unloading robot, which is the arm that moves your materials. Built with a gantry type 3D structure, server driven with a vacuum matrix suction gripper, designed with safety in mind, power off and air off production means if something fails, the gripper won't drop the sheet. Key specs like X and Y axis up to 15 meters per minute, Z axis speed up to 12 meters per minute, handle sheets up to 800 kilograms, loading and unloading cycle just 2 minutes under 120 seconds. Fast, reliable, and the safety. Now you can see the materials are moving by the choose composite loading and unloading robot. The arm that moves your materials like magic. It's built with gantry type 3D structure, vacuum matrix suction gripper, designed with safety in mind. Power off and air protection means if something fails, the gripper won't drop your sheet. Apparently nothing will fail at this moment later. Key specs like XY axis speed up by 15 meters per minute. Z axis speed up 12 meters per minute. Handle sheets up to 800 kilograms. Loading slash unloading cycle time under 120 seconds with it just in 2 minutes. Fast, reliable, and safe. 好，没有问题的这个。Now, the hardware is important as we know it, but what makes the system truly different and intelligent is the software ecosystem. Like we have three powerful software packages working together. Now, just let me walk you through the complete architecture of this intelligent system. Starts with the intelligent material warehouse, a vertical storage system that holds raw materials. From there, the Truth composite robot automatically loads the sheets onto the cutting machine. Once the cutting is done, the BIPOD sorting system takes over. It automatically picks and stacks finished parts sorted by type, no manual sorting required. And here's the beauty. Everything is controlled by our supervisor control unit. With just one click, the entire process runs automatically. From loading to unloading. Let's take a closer look to each components, if you like. All the auxiliaries, these machines are integrated on the top of the high-speed cutting unit, which means it gives you more plenty of room to operate. Now here we're walking through the truth composite loading and unloading robot, which is the arm that moves your materials. Built with gantry 3D structure, servo driven with a vacuum matrix suction gripper, designed with safety in mind. Power off and air protection means if something like 95%, 99% it won't, but if something fails, the gripper won't drop your sheet. And of course, our material warehouse. This is where the automation begins. Built from the high strength welded steel verified by finite element analysis, the structure is solid and safe. Stacker crane and hoist cars is driven by the high power motor servo motors, which are fast operation, and high positioning accuracy. Customizable upon all your needs. 4 to 15 meters up to storage. Maximum 15 levels of accuracy. Each level can hold up to 5,000, which is 5,000 approximately. And it shoots from 800 millimeters times 800 millimeters up to 300 millimeters times 1500 millimeters. Raw materials are stored here ready to be called automatically when needed. Now, the hardware is important, but we want to make the system truly integrated and intelligent, different from the other type as the software system. We have three powerful software packages working together. The first one is Almacom nesting software, automatically nest parts to maximize the material utilization. One-click NC program generation, multiple cutting path strategies to avoid collisions, and the second one is software, robotic sorting software. Reads the XML files available from nesting software directly, automatically generates the pickup and stacking positions, groups parts by type on the pallets, and most importantly, color-coded part identification. And the third one, the last one not least, is the software smart warehouse software. Integrates warehouse loading robot and cutting machine, manages inventory, can see exactly what's in each storage slot. Schedules cutting jobs based on priority, communicates with the laser machine in real time. And here's the best part. They're not just three independent working ecosystem. They're integrated in one system. From the moment an order comes into your company, from the ERP to the finished part stack on the pallet sent to customers, fully automated, fully integrated, and ready at your disposal at any time, 24/7. So what does it really mean to your shop? Some quick samples and numbers for you to review, like 30% increase in cutting efficiency, more parts per shift, 3 to 4 operators saved, the sorting system replaces the manual sorting, one click start from the loading to cutting to sorting fully automated, seamless ERP MES integration, real-time production tracking is on the stage. We stand behind every machine, 24/7 service support response within 2 hours. Machine all equipped with engineers with 5 years minimum. Online on-site technical training is available anytime. When you purchase a laser machine from Morn Laser, you're not just purchasing a single gantry machine, you're purchasing a partnership. Now, that's the bypass solution intelligent cutting process center that we've been always looking at. Fully automated, fully integrated, built for Industry 4.0. And if you're ready to take your production to the next level, here's what you can do. Talk to our engineers, schedule a one-on-one consultation, and thank you for watching. We look forward to engaging with you again in the afternoon.